When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Smith dropping to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Baker.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ezukama. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McNeil. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. slithers into space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Flowers. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Hand off from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Smith wants to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. He's got an open man. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Myers. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got room to work. Turning on the Jets. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Hilltoppers are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day, and guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for...
Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Going right to work up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how...
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off play action on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense there, expecting run on that play, making the tackle, and now giving yourself a chance to get off the field.
Makes a grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ezukama. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Ezukama. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Smith wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This quarterback has been locked in. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. Creates a little room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Snowed under by the defense.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Smith dropping to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Looking for a gap. It's ball. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Horned Frogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Keys. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Once he got some room, it was over. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Rutgers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off, and down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Hilltoppers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They've taken 3 haymakers right across the jaw, down 21-0, but David, now the chance to answer.
Man, this defense has been suffocating, and this is so hard. When you don't have the answers early, man, and the defense hits you in the mouth, you got to find some plays quickly here to try to make this a football game.
This is an offense that has a lot of pride. They're not used to being in this position. I think it's going to take one effort, one individual great play to finally wake this team up and get them back some momentum.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
It's complete to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Wide open spaces. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, TCU.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Finding open areas. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Hilltoppers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Smith wants to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, another big incompletion on 3rd down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Ball. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Baker. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Baker. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Ezukama. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's James. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs have taken it inside the 20. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, TCU! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wants to fire on second down. This time it's complete.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
He'll pull it on the read. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial.
He's got it on the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Power football with the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll operate out of split backs. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's ball. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a 3rd and long.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. QB draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice move to keep running. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give out of the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Pocket breaking. The Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.